Ukrainian foreign ministers. Andrii Sybiha has confirmed that Russia will be invited at the next peace summit. Sybiha is hosted by International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola in Pretoria today. Lamola says Pretoria will always support peace initiatives in order to end the war in Ukraine. SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is watching those developments. He joins us now live, and this is quite significant, this development. Khayelihle, help us place it.
Well, very much so, and a very significant moment. As you know, that the very first session of the peace summit, Russia was not there. And as you know, that with the conflict still ongoing in Ukraine, Russia as an aggressor, really quite a very pivotal moment for them to be involved in these talks. But quite a very important moment for South Africa and Ukraine. And as you know, that they really do enjoy cordial relations, albeit with challenges from time to time, especially with the storm that you have seen here in South Africa with the opposition parties. In fact, now they're part of the government of the national unity, where we've seen the Minister of Home Affairs making those just sessions that there'll be a signing ceremony around the waiver for the diplomats. And this is quite a very important step, as you know that a number of South African peacemakers have been traveling to Ukraine, trying to find a solution. And in fact, just a short while ago, the Ukrainian minister spoke about just and comprehensive peace, but of course emphasizing that for Ukraine, the issue of sovereignty, the territorial integrity, it matters quite a lot for them. So, for example, in November, they'll be marking 1,000 days since the full-scale invasion by Russia, but also insisting that it's quite important to hear the voice from South Africa, one of the countries really that is respected in the international circles. And really, as you know, that South Africa will be heading the G20. So it's quite important for them to make sure that they always keep tabs with the developments here in South Africa.
Yeah. And do we know if there's going to be any kind of other announcement that's made today, Khayelihle? Because as we spoke earlier on, there had been, call it speculation, unconfirmed reports of some kind of visa regime change between Ukraine and South Africa.
Well, very much so, and we do understand that that's going to be one of the milestones here, especially for the officials. As you know, that South Africa and many other African countries, they've been very instrumental in finding a solution to this conflict. And for South Africa, from the outset, they've been really vocal about these developments. In fact, Minister Lamola also spoke about it, saying that it's quite important for the peace to be achieved. As you know, that this particular conflict and has really had ripple effects. You look at the energy prices, you look at the food security, especially in the African continent. But it's also quite a very important moment for the Ukrainian minister, as they're really just galvanizing support. As you know that, for example, President Zelensky does have his own victory plan that he has crafted. Obviously, Russia, they do have their own views about that particular issue. And at the very recent BRICS summit as well, I think there was a very unwavering support for these conflicts to end. And obviously, for so many parties to do so much in making sure that we see long-lasting peace in this regard.
All right. Khayelihle Khumalo, thanks for bringing us that update. Really do appreciate it indeed. Khayelihle Khumalo is live to us there from Pretoria as we continue watching the official visit of the Ukrainian foreign minister meeting with our counterpart, I suppose, South African counterpart, in Ronald Lamola.